have to ask you our forward question. This is our edgiest question of the bunch. If you're ready, here it is. What makes the biggest e-commerce platforms work well, including Kapruka, is scale. These platforms have more products, more staff, and more resources to deliver on orders. So some might see this as a few top companies creating monopolies, leaving most businesses unable to compete. What do you think?
Right. So it's about small businesses getting into e-commerce and all the brands getting into e-commerce before it's too late. If you wait long enough, you are going to feed a couple of big Godzillas who will really march that city and take control of the e-commerce, because they would have eaten up all that marketplace. But if all the brands in a country, we call this inclusive e-commerce, right? And there are a couple of countries like Japan, maybe Germany, etc., was really good at this. They did not let just one guy or two or three companies really thrive into e-commerce. If you randomly pick two shops on a street, they would have been on e-commerce directly by themselves without going through a platform. They would have their own Facebook pages, their own Instagram groups, their own small websites, their own logistics places. So all the traders in a country was very inclusive in e-commerce. But if you don't do that, I feel a few giants will rise up, and at one point it will be too late. It will be impossible, because as I said, they become Godzillas. They eat so much, and there's no more room for small insects or nobody else after that. So get into inclusive e-commerce before it's too late.
So start early.
Start early as much as possible, and get everybody else, not just one or two brands doing this. If you go down the street, you will find 20 different shops, and out of them, how many of them are really online directly? That's the question to really ask.
Right. Get everybody started early.
Right, there you go.
There we go. So many thanks, Dulith. We love that imagery with the Godzilla and how you recommended these 4 pillars to invest in. These kinds of insights that's very concrete and helpful for us to know on how e-commerce can create a more level playing field for all businesses, big and small, in global trade.